and thank you for joining this edition of Salem Public Library's Gettin Crafty demo. For this craft, we will create a one-of-a-kind greeting card using a small variety of materials. You may already have the supplies at your home. A handmade greeting card adds a special touch of love and care for the person or persons receiving the card. This craft is suitable for beginner crafters. This is an example of the greeting card. You can adapt the basic design to fit the occasion. Birthday, get well soon, sorry for your loss, etc. This design is suitable for beginner to experienced card making skills. Please assemble these materials for your craft work. One blank greeting card and matching envelope, a ruler, a pencil, and scissors, a small diameter paper punch, craft glue or narrow width double-sided craft tape, 3 sheets of printed color-coordinated scrapbook paper, a variety of embellishments, decorations such as stamps and ink, buttons, artificial flowers, glitter, ric-rac, word sentiments, lace, shiny stick-on gems, ribbon and scrapbook paper, buttons, embroidery thread, stencils, and brads will provide you with many decorating options. Gather your supplies and plan your color scheme. If you do not have alphabet stencils and do not feel comfortable writing your message freehand, you can type your greeting on the computer and print it out to use in your card. With this idea, you can choose a lovely font and colored ink to add to your message. Let's begin creating the card by measuring the length and width of the plain greeting card as shown in this photo. These measurements will help you cut your scrapbook paper to fit the plain greeting card. You will essentially be piggybacking the scrapbook papers onto your plain greeting card. Choose one of your scrapbook papers to cut 2 copies of the measurements of your greeting card. Glue or use 2-sided craft tape to stick together the 2 pieces of paper, white or plain sides together. Place these papers to the side for the moment. These 2 pieces glued together will be an important part of the design. Now let's turn to the second part of using scrapbook paper in the design. Next, you should cut a piece of the scrapbook paper with a different design from the first paper you cut. Cut the single piece of paper to be the same width and length of the plain greeting card. By cutting this single piece of paper to match the width and length of the greeting card, you will have the piece you need to glue to the front of the plain greeting card. Make sure the scrapbook paper fits perfectly on the greeting card, design side up. Now you are ready to go to the next step of putting your card together. Now you will glue the double-sided paper to the front of the greeting card that has the single scrapbook paper on it. Put glue or tape close to the folded edge of the greeting card. Put glue or tape on the bottom edge of the card and add glue to the right side only halfway up the double-sided paper. Now your double-sided paper can be placed neatly on the adhesive and press the sides down firmly and evenly. Be careful and do not attach the double-sided paper to the entire front of the card because you will need to fold the top right corner of the paper to make a triangle shape. Making the fold and adding the brad. Hold the double-sided corner and fold it down the front of the card until you've made a right angle as demonstrated in the picture to the left. Press the fold line down firmly. When you have made this fold, it will be time to make a hole with a paper punch in order to add a brad to the card. Now add a hole for the brad to be inserted by using the paper punch to make a hole through the top and bottom of the folded paper. Making the fold and adding the brad. Hold the double-sided corner and fold it down the front of the card until you have made a right angle as demonstrated in the picture to the left. Press the fold line down firmly. When you have made this hole, you can, put the brad through the hole you made with the paper punch. Be sure the brad is through both layers of the fold. Adding the brad will hold the folded paper in place and act as one of the decorations. When the brad is in place, you can begin to add other embellishments. You can add the sparkling gems, some words, as you see sparkles been added to the card. You could put your word sentiments there as well as inside the card. You can put flowers on the front of the card. You can stamp things on the front of the card. Anything you'd like to do, any creative thing that would be more meaningful to you and the person you're giving the card to. So enjoy decorating the card up, and thank you for watching this demo of the August Gettin Crafty from Salem Public Library in Salem, Ohio. Be well, be safe, and look for our September Gettin Crafty demo. If you would like to make a greeting card with ideas from this demo and would like to share a photo on Salem Public Library's Facebook page, please email your photo to library@salem.lib.oh.us. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in September.